If I follow myself, I'll be playing music all day, and I can't. You know what I mean? Because this flipping YouTube so funny. Hello, welcome, good morning, good afternoon, good day, whatever time zone you're in. So as you can see, okay, even though I didn't get around to doing the flipping thumbnail, but you can see who it is about. It's about Beanie Man. I mean, really, Beanie Man. And right, Beanie Man. Sorry, I'm jumping ahead of myself. Beanie Man talked about a country's food. Now I've seen Miss Netta talk about Jamaican food, and they did blast her from left to right, to the side, to the back of the stairs, to the round the corner, up front, downtown, ranking everything, right? So for you to diss a country's food, right, right, and not feel no way. Now I know West Indians, we are very proud of our food, we're very proud of our dishes, we're very proud of our country food. We're very proud of the country, whether we are there or not there, whether we're in the diaspora, not in the, you know what I mean. There is a better level of pride. I don't even like the thing where the thing. There's a level of pride when it comes to the country's food, and when somebody goes far as this in the food. Now I remember back in the day when I used to talk to a whole heap of Jamaican people, and yes, our foods vary. Like well before, I remember talking to a Jamaican man, and Trinidadians eat breadfruit, right? Eat breadfruit. This is before I found out that how Jamaicans used to feed the breadfruit to the donkeys, Jamaicans, and I found out later on that breadfruit was a thing that Jamaicans eat as well. So you could have very ignorant people, and you could have people who's very enlightened about certain foods, right? Because our foods sometimes are very close but different, you know what I'm saying? So me, when I cook, I can say I cook like a Jamaican, yes, more than a Trinidadian, because I wasn't brought up I wasn't brought up shown how to make certain things. But when as you get older, you learn to make little things. You learn doubles is a thing that you can go on any street corner in Trinidad and you can get doubles. Doubles, I would say, is similar to a very flat dumpling, and you have sauces in it. You can have a variety of sauces. They call it kuchila. They got one called chana, and you add the green sauce on it or you add the red sauce on it. That is one of the prize apart from roti, because roti, bus up shots, all kind of roti, all kind of curry, all kind of sauces sometimes that Trinidadians pride themselves on, right? And when you diss a food like that, it's like I'm looking at you sideways. Now I didn't say I am Beanie Man's biggest fan. No, I used to like Beanie Man back in the day when he came out with Maya and the King of the Dance Hall and certain things, right? But I'm not really into slackness reggae. Really, I can't really like. I don't really like it like that. I have to be in a state of mind. It's like when I listen to Tupac, I have to be in a state of mind to listen to Tupac. And Beanie Man is not one of those biggest ones that I will say I will sit and listen. Now, my thing is, even though afterwards he did apologize afterwards, right? Let me just put that part in. He did apologize afterwards, but my thing is, you shouldn't have said it in the first place. You know what I mean? You shouldn't have said it. I'm going to find it. Let me see if we can find. I found it anyway. Where's Feisty? He sound like he drunk on this video anyway. He sound like he's so drunk. You should sober up, mate, and then went and do your interview. Okay. Excuse me while I sniffle. You know, I've been having a long time call. It ain't no little cold I'm having.
Doubles is nice.
They don't got vegan doubles?
No, I tried already. I tried like 2 times. Yeah, it got chickpeas and pepper and shit. And flour and shit. And it's nice. Then you got a next one called Trippers. It's nice. But once I show it to the dog and the dog don't eat it.
He's like, fuck that shit. Wait, time out. Time out. Time out. Time out.
He said the dog is the canary in the cage.
Hey, you do.
Is this his levels of ignorance? And everybody's laughing with him like, kick. Oh, you're so funny. You're so funny. All right. Once the dog don't eat it, me not eat. What is all that about? Where does that come from? Where does that come from? It's like now it's a different time. People is eating doubles. People going to Trinidad, eating the Trinidadian food, eating the doubles, eating the roti. Even Choice TV and all went down to flipping Trinidad to go check out the roti scene and the double scene. And here's you, big ignorant, big and bossy Beenie Man, is on this tip. All right, let's listen to it again.
I love Trinidad.
Okay.
So he's like second place.
Doubles? You eat doubles?
I love Trinidad. What? I don't eat doubles. Dog don't eat doubles. I don't eat nothing that dog don't eat. Thank you. The only thing.
I doubt.
Yeah, I don't eat doubles. Doubles is nice.
They don't got vegan doubles?
No, I tried already. I tried like 2 times. Yeah, it got chickpeas and pepper and shit. And flour and shit. And it's nice. Then you got a next one called Trippers. It's nice. But once I show it to the dog and the dog don't eat it.
He's like, fuck that shit.
And because of your big mouth, you know what happened? I swear, some of the Trinidadians did come after you about it. Let me see if I can find Trinidadian reading you your sense, because you have no sense if you're getting on like that. Let me see if I can find if one of them did talk. Oh yeah, let me show his apology. You shouldn't have said it in the first place. You get carried away. Your head's so big, like I don't know. You shouldn't have said it in the first place. Now, what they say? If you have nothing good to say, keep it to yourself.
Children is against me. Everybody I find everything I put against me.
That's
Everybody I find everything when we say the wrong thing against me.
You said it for
Please,
yourself.
See with me. I am not trying to disrespect the laws of Trinidad and the world of Trinidad and the road of Trinidad and the game of Trinidad. I just want you to know that I apologize. Sincerely, I apologize. I am sorry. Bless it.
But do you mean it?
TV. Zagaza.
But do you mean it? Because you know you get backlash for that foolishness, right? You know you get backlash for that foolishness. It's like, do you have sense at this point? See, fame, money, fame gets to your head. 1 minute you're up there, and another minute you're down there. Let me see. Anyways, a few Trinidadians had a couple words to say on the doubles behalf. Okay? And I'll explain you. If you don't know what doubles is, I will show you what doubles is, okay? So if you're not acquainted with the doubles.
Don't eat it. During a podcast, Beenie Man was asked which Caribbean island was the best apart from Jamaica. Beenie Man answered, I love Trinidad. With the mention of Trinidad, Beenie Man was asked if he eats the popular street food, doubles. Beenie Man answered, I love Trinidad, but I don't eat doubles because dogs don't eat doubles. And I don't eat anything that dogs don't eat. He mentioned that he tried doubles 2 or 3 times, but he threw the doubles for a dog, and the dog didn't eat it. He said dogs eat chicken, dogs eat fish, dogs eat dumpling, but the dog didn't eat doubles. I ain't gonna lie, Beenie Man is a disrespectful kind of fella. But since he gave you 2 cents on our culture, I will give my 2 cents on yours. Right, Beenie Man? Just because you name a song King of Dancehall, that doesn't mean you're the King of Dancehall. Right? We all know the King of Dancehall is a DJ Palmer Vibes Cartel. And for some reason, since Cartel come out of prison, you just crashing
Everybody
out. And
turned crazy.
Looking good. And I don't know what Beenie Man talking about because my dog does eat doubles very good. Once it didn't have too much pepper. And Beenie Man, since you want to equate yourself to a dog, even though I don't like it, my dog just drink toilet water. You just do the same? Since a dog had the highest level of understanding. I want you to answer that for me. Or you can let me know what you all think about Beenie Man's disrespectful comments. And because Beenie Man's so confused on who the real King of Dancehall is, all you can let him know. Is it Vice Cartel, Sean Paul, or the Dog Whisperer?
Crazy, man. Absolutely crazy. Hold on, let me see if somebody else answer his call. Oh, that one too big. Oh boy. There's always someone who has to land in the 10 cents. You land in your 10 cents. Let me see. What else is there? I think he's the only one who answered. Beenie Man thought he was going to this doubles with no backlash. There will be backlash. There's always backlash. There's always backlash. When you say certain things, you have to really think about what you're saying. All right? Right? If Miss Netta, let's put it like, there's 2 ways to look at this thing. If Miss Netta come over to Jamaica and this Jamaican food, and she got a wicked backlash. She didn't get a little backlash. She got a wicked. It was so hot, it was crazy. The way how they was going at Miss Netta, okay, right? They backlash her. The baddie twins all come out or wherever they come from. If you know who baddie twins is, come out and they backlash her too. And you know what? In the end, Miss Netta had to go and apologize hard to the country, right? Right? When they finish roast her, you see when a Jamaican roast you, because I know Trinidadians can do it too, right? When a Jamaican roast you, it's a whole different type of roasting. It ain't no nice roast. It ain't like their roasting ain't like American roasting. They don't roast you. They cuss you out in a night. They cuss you, and then they put you away in a nice way. Jamaicans don't play. Trinis don't play neither. Actually, West Indians on a whole don't play. You get them on a bad day, they will tell you about your underneath your mama, this one, that one, and then when they finish, right, the next thing they're looking for now is to lick you down with something. That's how deep it is. Now you don't go dissing people's food, right? Even if you don't like the food, right? Sometimes it's good to try something, and if you don't like it, you leave it. You say, okay, well, I didn't like the food that much. You know what I mean? It wasn't to my taste, whatever. Doubles is one of them ones where, like, I should show you a video of a doubles, right? It looks so nice. If you are in the Americas and you're near a West Indian restaurant, or a couple Trinidadians, a couple Jamaicans, because Trinidadians, that's their pride on their sorrel, their morby, and their doubles and their roti. You take away all them treating them from them, you're in trouble. All right, you're in trouble. That's out of order. Hold on, let me see what the guys say now. My nose is running again.
Now, Beenie, let me talk to you. Beenie man. From North and South and Central, we feed them all in this country. You went by the wrong double stall. Though the sweet doubles are tall, poodle, potong, and bulldog. We feed them all in this country. You went by the wrong double stall. Though the sweet doubles are yellow, hey Beenie man, I find you rude. Top of doubles in my island, dice with food, you little crazy. Or like you're harder here, we haven't dabbled the tabaki cookery. People real vexed now, and now you wonder why. Don't do it with doubles. Where my guy, a little puppy, how you go tell a lie? We are feed brownie, why you don't jump and why? Why? Like an alien in the sky, cause yes I, double jerkies and rice, the festival nice. We have Darren sauce and they bay provide. We have fat man and a skinny guy. If you and I ever meet a time, not shy. If you this we must reply. Hush your mouth and close your eyes. From North and South and Central, we feed them all in this country. You went by the wrong double stall. Though this we doubles at all, poodle, potong, and bulldog. We feed them all in this country. You went by the wrong double stall. Though this we doubles at all, Beenie, give me a chance, man.
Oh, sorry. I had to keep turning it off, sorry. Let me show you this one.
Give me 2 double slide pepper. Who am I? Sweet sauce and tortilla. Organize. Say no to roast pepper. In a rush. Got some girls in the chat. Who am I? They say they like it hot. I and I make love to precious. Ever see a doubles man open a bucket? Steam a go come out and hot. So me love it. All around the world, the people them a love it. A Beenie man a say that the dog a eat it. But look at his face like the dog shit on it. The king of dance all ras falling out a rabbit. Who by Pennywise get some glue and stick it. That's alright, Beenie man, he not like it. But a disrespecting culture that we not dig it. Listen to me style and listen to me lyrics. Doubles man a day me a rap it again. Sim simmer, give me 2 double slide pepper. Who am I? Sweet sauce and tortilla. Oh China.
Okay, so let's get down to what doubles is. If you don't know what doubles is, you haven't lived. If you haven't eat doubles, you ain't lived, right? That's like that is the thing. Like if you haven't had jerk chicken in your whole life, you ain't lived. If you ain't had Guinness punch in your whole life, you ain't lived. If you ain't had Ray and nephews in your whole life, you ain't lived. Okay? Sorry, I'm being a bit candid today. I'm sorry. But it's just like, life is crazy. Like, so like you might as well laugh sometime, So what I'm gonna do, I think he must have went to a dodgy doubles, man, maybe. But even so, they should have taken you to one of the best ones in Trinidad. Because there's many of them. Right? Let me see. Where's the screen? Okay. Right. Let me show you this. Oh, where's the sound?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, hold on. Let me remind the viewers. These places we visited based on all their votes. I didn't choose here, she didn't choose here. So, like, a lot of these places we both tasting for this first time. And a lot of these places I will not be.
And there is some doubles places that's been around for years in Trinidad, like years. There's one time one presenter went to one. It's literally passed down. It's literally passed down doubles. Even though most people can make it in Trinidad, but most people enjoy when they go to certain places. When they're going to, there's a place called Savannah in Trinidad, and they will go, and there's a whole lot of doubles, whole lot of kuchila, whole lot of, like, there's one called George Square, I think it's called George Square, and they hold a lot of events. And these doubles people will be there on most street corners. You see doubles. If you don't see, you see snow cone, you see all sorts of stuff. Like, this is one of the things of my childhood I remember is going to a doubles vendor. So when someone is dissing something that you grew up with and you know all of your life, or your parents made you eat it or whatever, it's really disgusting. But like I said, it's just like as though you haven't had Ray nephews in your life, church chicken in your life, roti in your life, sauce in your life. And I don't mean the pork sauce, because sauce could be made in all different ways. You haven't lived, okay? Hi, Medea. Hi. If you haven't had sauces, and jerk chicken, rice and peas, pilau rice, can't think of all the dishes right now. Dal and rice, aloo pie, curry, all sorts of curry. You ain't lived. Right? You ain't lived. That's one of the things I introduced to my children. Saltfish fritters, aka Accra, aka whatever they call it in other countries, do the same thing, but we all do it all different. So when the Beanie Man's dissing his fatherhead, it's really ridiculous, and I feel that apology is quite frail. I think he should go the same place he said that he should publicly go, and he should apologize at that same place. But anyways, let me just play. As you see, the country, you see how the mans, they were eating the doubles, you see, and they because it's nice. It's nice. Doubles is nice.
To be honest, double showdown. That time is here. You all have voted, so we are here. We in Central. Don't mind we have to wait on Tuvalon.
I'm sorry. I got in late last night.
You could have walked here.
Like everything's
all over Trinidad. All over. You see?
One.
It's a flat dumpling.
One with everything for me with a slice of pepper.
And some pepper. And some kuchina.
So what we have in the doubles, well, while you're putting it out?
Roast pepper. Normal pepper. Shadow belly. Coconut. Tamarind chutney. We have kuchina sometimes.
Nice. Lovely.
In final, can you do that?
Yeah, but it's looking out there. We're starting good here.
Monday and Tuesday morning night is be here.
Okay. I like to mix it up a little bit.
Drink and you go there.
Not bad for us. Not bad at all. Tell me.
I love the coconut chutney. I'm a huge fan of chutney.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So in terms of central doubles, how does this, like, in the middle?
Somewhere in the middle. You see, we now start. Can't get my final rating yet. What I proclaim as the top doubles in Central, this is ADRs.
Okay.
At Atlantic Plaza, Hoover.
Yeah.
My childhood friend, it's a small soul.
And also can I say, right, grandparents used to make that on the regular. When they finish church, like early in the morning, they get up, they'll be making their roti, their doubles, their everything else, their rice, their dal. Right. That's one thing you grow up on. That's a stable diet in Trinidad. That's one of the most stable. It's like, right, and because Trinidad is mixed with Indian, Spanish, kind of orientated, but there's a strong Indian presence in Trinidad, right? So when you see doubles and you're seeing chickpea curry, right, which is called chana. You're seeing dal galore. You're seeing curry chicken, curry goat. If people's into pork, you get the like. Then they have the pork. They roast it. Right. They do barbecues as well. There's variety, and you know, I feel the whole of West Indies food tastes good to me. Guyanese food tastes good to me. I think I've had Guyanese food, but because over here there is a big Jamaican peoples over here that looks exactly like roti. Jamaican people eat roti. Exactly. Beanie Man is all right, I'm gonna try to say he ain't stupid. He's just ignorant because it's a small roti. When you really deep, it's a small roti. My daughter said it's like a small flat dumpling because it's made similar to dumpling, right? But it's flatter, right? So it's so when you fry it, it's a little bit pump up, it get flat, right? And you put it on the tower or you throw it into the oil, and then you're good to go. You know what I'm saying? It's just ridiculous how he think, and he think that he's not gonna get a backlash with it. He's stupid. But anyway, let's watch these men walk around Trinidad eating different, and here each different one how they talk about, because everybody have their way of adding the different sauces, making different sauces, adding to the sauces, adding extras, pepper, right? You know, like they put pepper in it, like pepper. They put pepper sauce, all sorts of things.
The best doubles you're gonna get in Central.
So how many notice you give him now we was coming for him to prepare
Zero. Zero.
Sure?
No accent.
Alright, so we go see.
It's a very honest fella accent.
We go see. Are we eating doubles? Well, no, we eating it the same way.
The same way. But everything here this is good. One with everything slight, and mine slight.
No,
I'll wait for you.
Not as big as Medford though.
Yeah, true. But tell me what it is.
Roll it up and you gone.
I know.
Good
Be
boy.
quiet.
Silence is a compliment. I have no time to talk, I want to eat. Yeah man, no complaints here. So this is your go-to spot.
Alright,
so we're here in the Southland now. We're outside of Shay's comfort zone.
Way out. The campaign is to really show me that it's a better doubles than in Central. So you started a good spot. Everybody's talk about, you know, in Laramine here, opposite Massey, Gulfview. So
you going to tell them their doubles is garbage?
If it's garbage, definitely.
Yeah, you want to tell them?
No, if it's garbage, I wouldn't tell them. I would say, yeah, no.
Well, let me just order your things separate so they don't feel we come together.
You will do the ordering. Right? So we both safe. Okay, my roast inside the slide roast. So far. Alright, presentation. Looking good.
Smelling good.
Yeah, it's smelling good.
You eat with your eyes and your nose first.
Correct.
So far, so good.
So far,
no double place in England yet. No good roti place over here.
That's a mix up.
It's hard to find roti place over here.
Well, I'll let you speak first. I already know what you're going to say.
The bar, a little too thin.
Man, give yourself now, boy.
For me, I just saying.
Where we just
find
leave?
somewhere.
What's the name of the place we just eat in, Barra?
ADRs, just a little too thin.
Just a little thin, right.
So it's starting to mash up with the sauciness now.
Yeah, it's got old.
You're looking for a real fault.
I'm not.
If you want to make a full-time income from home working time, you need.
Wait, come on. Let's get good.
Crossing here.
Yeah.
More of a night spot. Being honest.
More of a night spot for me, for real.
Yeah, but in the morning they have a couple double vans frying and fresh on the spot. So you all told us to come by Narines.
Yeah.
Hot doubles. So we're gonna try it out.
Yeah. Central are good schools. We are Cuba government sec. We are prayers.
Hot. Doubles hot.
Cuba government is a very good academic school.
That's a school? Cuba what?
Cuba government. Yeah, doubles, everything slight. Alright, thanks. Alright.
On to the next place now.
One thing they don't get points for?
Yeah.
See heat? You see hot on the spot?
Yeah.
Need it.
But I'm not gonna lie though, this feeling, and I'll probably go and get Lex to say this, a feeling like Polaria.
Yeah. Like they use it.
Oh, Polari. Yeah.
I'll get them points.
I forgot about Polari. I forgot to mention that. Polari is like little balls, like little fluffy balls thing. And they're made with turmeric and seasonings, and then what you do right with that, right, you have a sauce as well. You dip it with sauce. You get a hot sauce. I think you get a green sauce. It's kind of similar to the empanadas, sauces in a kind of way, but it's not like an empanada. They're like round dough balls. I would say if you had the puff, they're kind of round like that, and then you dip them in sauces and you eat it. That's Polari. That's what he's talking about.
So hot on the spot one time, and it's a kuchla.
Love a girl more sweet sauce?
Yeah.
Thank you.
A little more sweet. Thanks.
Alright, let me try it again. Ooh.
I get the same taste, but it was
Yeah.
better. I'll say it, alright. Next, the one before this was better.
I want to be as respectful as possible when
Yeah, that's
this is not for me. Yeah. I think that's the nicest way I could say it. It's not for me. Alright, so we bring the Kuvalon all the way down to Barrackpore.
Barrackpore.
So it's a doubles and know your country too.
Facts.
Yeah, so we're gonna check out Cassie's Classic Delights.
Cassie's Classic Doubles.
Mom use it all the time?
No, it's coming to market now.
Oh, so let's come to the doubles.
Yeah.
Alright.
You're full up here, boy.
Yeah, boy. Takikumba.
Chana on the thicker side.
I know.
I mean, Barra, you mean Chana on the thicker side.
Chana on the thicker side too. Is that thick one?
Nick filling as well.
Jama. Yeah.
So, these, hold on, let me remind the viewers, these places we visited based on all their votes, I didn't choose here, she didn't choose here. So, like, a lot of these places we both tasting for the first time. And a lot of these places I will not be coming back to. I have to be honest.
No, that's...
I mean, the commuter thing too. So, you know?
For sure. For sure. I'm opening it. He opening it. Go in the car, yes?
Okay, to go.
Yeah, but I mean, the bar is light. It is on the bigger side, but it's light. It's, it's not too tough.
There's a tickers.
Yeah. Still getting that same
it all depends on where you go. How good the bar is.
The acidity, but not as bad as or not as much as Narayan's.
It's the flatbread side of it. If the bar are not good, if the bar is not that great, then the whole thing, maybe the sauce might be the best part out of the whole thing. That's basically what the gentleman is saying, right? So, like, if the bar is too skinny, if it's too thin, it ain't a good doubles. If the sauce is too thick, it ain't a good doubles, right? Trinidadians are fussy like that. I don't know, but that's how it goes sometimes. But like I said, if there is a real good one on the island that is real good, people travel from all over the place to go and get the doubles from that particular vendor, right? Vinish does it when he's with his family and they go to eat out or whatever they're going to do. They will travel and they go and get their doubles from wherever, Savannah, Arima, Port of Spain. I still remember the names. I'm surprised. All different parts. So, either jump in a maxi taxi and go where they're going, or jump in a car, go where they're going, because obviously it's a distance. And it all depends on which part you're living. He said that how he's not going to travel from where he is to come to this one particularly, because it's one is far, and like maybe if it was tasting good, maybe if the barrel was done good, he would have traveled to come and get it again. But because it's recommended by viewers, that's the only reason why they're trying out the different ones, right? So basically, um, so there is real good ones and real good ones, and then there's real ones that is possibly not as great. But you know, even Badil and Shaida, when they went to Trinidad, they stopped off at a doubles place as well and picked up a couple doubles, and they were eating. So basically, like I said, Beanie Man should have tried out a few other ones. You don't just take it from the first one where you reach, right? You get recommended, because if it's not recommended and the country people don't like certain ones, they will tell you straightforward that's not the best ones. They'll be straight up with you, because you see how like how like the rest was ready to go and tell the lady that how their one wasn't good, and he sort of had to say no. You know what I'm saying? Hi, Morbay. Morbeck. I would say his name wrong, right? So basically, they went around there trying out. Let me see if they're gonna come to a conclusion on the ones that they tried. So we watching them go to all of them. Let's hear the conclusion.
I love.
Oh. Because otherwise I'll be sitting here, then it go into 2 hours, and there's not really, you know. Okay, let me turn on the sound.
Sting, man.
They have an extra large critter, yeah. For the cucumbers.
Yeah.
My hand burning already.
Oh, they didn't cut the cucumbers small.
Nah, well, I didn't think I was going to hold it for too long.
Big boy.
Normally the doubles don't last too long in here. Alright, let me see how you're doing this. Let me see how you're doing this one bar.
It was a fat bar, but still we will get it done.
You see 3 bites, huh?
Yeah. Hot for you.
So they made that one fresh.
Bro, you're wicked, huh?
Yeah, stuff it all in his mouth.
Bro, that's greediness, us.
Reminds me of my cousin.
That is greediness.
Crazy.
Yeah, man.
How he's standing?
Yeah, quite put my finger on it. Okay, now I'll wait to soon.
Really? You must see a bad talk, you know? Bad talk the doubles now, boy.
Well,
you see them all in the back eating their doubles now.
It's North or Central.
That means so. It's a good place.
There's plenty of doubles.
It's a good place.
Yeah. I think I can make good this one.
Eating in the background.
Because we are and next to the sign of doubles is stray dogs, huh? The dogs do eat doubles.
Bro, one of my neighbors tell me
that. Rubbing it.
He said he do eat doubles.
More bet.
But any brand
no, I always get your name wrong.
Double.
Alright, y'all, so we here
by
Mamu's Doubles, directly opposite Center
Excellence.
Excellence.
Yeah.
And we actually have a special guest with us, Charlie.
Aye.
She's also known as the culinary nerd. Yeah. So we asked you all to, share your stories on your different doubles experiences, and Charlie had a lovely story, so we invited her to come and eat some doubles with us. But at this point, you're probably going to be doing more eating than us, because we are doubles.
We had 6. We had a lottery full,
yeah.
almost.
Yeah, so we're leaning on you with this one. Yeah? Alright, so let's go check out Mama's.
There you go.
Normally it's every man for themselves, but just trying to be polite as they can, right?
Yeah, now you go ahead, you do you.
Yeah, we're doing that again. Cucumber.
Yeah, I tell you, like, it's a central east thing.
How you way there, Ross?
Everything, am I single? Everything's like
A single out of it?
Single.
1 bar?
Yeah. Like what single is, alright?
Pull up.
Everything's like.
Yeah, everything's like.
How much any size are you now, boy? 1 bar, you
Nah, but if you only know.
So I don't know if you did notice how that there was a little bit of a shade towards Beenie Man with this dog eating the doubles. So, you know what I'm saying? Because they're saying basically if the doubles don't eat it, it means it's not good. So it's a little bit of a shade, probably at Beanie Man. I don't know when they filmed this, but you know, I'm just like, that's interesting. That part come up.
Touch my slide to the roast, huh?
Yeah. Really not kidding.
Yeah. Right there. Like no slide at all. Like a true doubles, man.
Heavy-handed.
Everybody slide the front. Yeah, same thing with me. Everything
Heavy-handed.
slides, yeah. And
I'll tell them
slide on the roast. Yeah, you see?
Emphasis on the slide.
Yeah, emphasis on the slide.
The pepper.
Yeah, man. Oh, yeah.
Well, I went into mine immediately.
I mean,
yeah, but we realized, you know, we were trying to be polite, let you get your own first.
Yeah, boy.
Like it wasn't reciprocated now.
At all, boy.
No
that
friends
good?
when it comes to doubles, boy.
Is that good?
You're spilling.
Really?
It's full up.
It was my first time here.
Yeah? Well, shit, we getting everything.
Yeah.
We get everything on this one.
Everything.
No complaints.
The look proper too, the bar feeling proper.
Well, you lot make me want to go eat doubles now, man. There's no good place around England, man. All the way to Africa or Stratford somewhere. Go eat good food.
One bite.
No, you fill up. He finished.
So that your first bar, I sure is be one bite. You're wasting time if you eat in one bar. Your first bar is more than one bite.
No, so this must have been another day because he's wearing black.
You were good.
And when it comes to doubles, we don't waste time.
What did he say? What did he say?
Yeah.
I tell you, today's a good day.
Yeah, today's a real good day. You getting real good doubles today.
Well, I think
He looking to move out to Central. He looking to move out to Central.
Personally, what I think happened with Beenie Man as well, they didn't take him to a very good doubles vendor. That's what I think. They took him to a rubbish one. And that's where I think the argument, but he should have not said what he said, really. He really shouldn't. He's very, very disrespectful on that one, you know what I mean? Like I said, I see Miss Nettie get Netta, whatever the person's called, get slighted on here on social media. Just for saying disrespectful things about Jamaican food. And whether it was a bad vendor or whatever, the most he should have said is, okay, the people in the hotel food wasn't nice because Ocheria's my mum's over there right now, yeah? And my friends always tell me about Ocheria's and they tell me about Kingston and tell me about certain places. You can't just go and eat one vendor food and think that's it. When you're in the West Indies, right, you literally got to travel around and eat the food because like one vendor might be rubbish, might not be that great, but you might go somewhere else, another vendor might be good. Right, you know what I'm saying? Which is what they just illustrated just now. They went to one place, it was good. The first place was good. The second place was okay. The last place, he wasn't really feeling it as much because he said, you know, oh, I don't know. I might tell them that how it wasn't good or the barrel was too small or too skinny, whatever. But the main fact that how right he go and he said what he said is out of order. I personally think that, and now some next lady, she just went into some mode, but it's understandable. Every country has their pride. It's like you're telling an African person. Like, remember a long time ago, Ghana, Nigeria was versing on the jollof rice. Oh, rice is the best. No, rice is the best. No, rice is the best. Basically, if you are an outsider and you go and eat the Ghanaian one, there's actually quite a few countries who does jollof rice. Senegalese even do jollof rice as well, but they do it in another way. Everybody do their jollof rice different. No jollof rice tastes the same. All jollof rice has a different spin to it. Ghanaians add ginger to their jollof rice. Nigerians add palm oil to their jollof rice. Tomatoes, peppers, onions, you name it. Right? That's a jollof rice. Right? Senegalese, their jollof rice is a bit more different in the way, in presentation, the way it looks, the way it tastes is different. No food is different. Everybody have their pride of their food, right? So you know, he kind of out of order, you know what I'm saying? Facts. I've eaten some Jamaican food that's good and some not so good. Same as Haitian. Exactly. And that's the same with me. I've had good curry, bad rice and peas, bad soup. Some soup where I could taste that is canned soup. Like, if you're not a cook, right, and you're eating certain foods, you know exactly what they put into the food. I can tell when they use box soup and put into the thing. There's actually a soup that Jamaicans put into their soup, and it's called cock soup. And they mix it in, and they add in the carrot, the corn, the sweet corn. They add in the yam. They add in the chocho. They add in the this one, the that one. Man, like, it tastes nice. If you had idle food like me, I used to go out with one rest. Well, I've been out with a couple restaurants. When they make idle food, no idle food tastes the same. No vegan, vegetarian food tastes the same, and not all of them use vegetarian substitutes. All of them make it from scratch. It's pure vegetable. That's all you're seeing, pure vegetable. Right? There's one, and he used to make lentil rice, lentil rice with lentil peas and rice, and he will make it, and it'll be nice. Jamaican men can cook, Trinidadian men can cook, and women as well. I ain't gonna forget about the women too. There's some people when they cook, right, it's like heaven. And some people, you think, oh my God, they can't cook. Yeah, canned soup at one time. One time I ordered one soup from one place. You know them instant soup. I can tell when it's instant soup put into it. Why? Because I can taste it. Right? Me, I'm very not funny. I sound the funniest one when it comes to food. I'm a very small person. Like I said, I have a fast metabolism. There's only one time I've been kind of big, a little bit. And I wasn't even all that big. Right? And and my Jamaican man used to cook for me, right? Because when I cook, right, it's like, oh yeah, right, you cook back to front. Or like Jamaicans, when they cook, they will fry the seasoning. Other people do the seasoning a different way. They do the onions and this and this and this a different way. They do that and that and that a different way. No food is different. No food is the same. But I'll tell you one thing, because I was around a lot of Jamaicans with the bami, the ackee and saltfish. Ackee and saltfish is my favorite thing. I would eat saltfish every single day. Give me half the chance. That's what I eat. Saltfish. I'll eat saltfish every day. I eat stew chicken every day. Give me half the chance. My children get tired of the stew chicken and the rice because I love rice. I'm a grain person. I love rice. I love grain. I love lentils, all type of lentil, black bean, you name it. I would sit and I would just eat that. I don't care how it look when it come. Lentil soup, I'm there. I am there, right? Me, I was brought up in a house where combinations was unusual. So to me, I used to make mango curry. My friends used to laugh at me. That's a thing in Trinidad. They make mango curry. They used to look at me like I'm weird. I said, no. Later on now, I hear people talking about mango curry. I'm mango curry. I'm thinking I was eating mango curry from young. I was eating certain things from young. So when after a while now it gets all popular. When you see the country food get popular and you'll be eating this from all your life, like basically. Like you're just like, wow, okay. Like, my metabolism source too. I'm not big either. I'm a picky eater. Yeah, my two of my young ones was picky. Picky, very picky. Now in Trinidad, there's this thing where if the baby is small, they give the baby flour porridge. They call it giving the baby ballast. Right? Now anybody who's come from Trinidad can back me on this one. They say, yes, man, right. When they see the baby, like, right? They make flour porridge and give it to the baby. The baby start to get big. Now, food is an amazing thing, right? If you can make something out of nothing, right, right, it's an amazing thing. So For Beanie Man, I should even play what he said with Face Self. And then the apology don't even seem sympathetic. The apologies doesn't even seem. Oh, let me play this one too. Let me see. Let me play. Because some Trinidadians make a this song about it too.
My sweet sauce and kuchila, organize, hair not a roast pepper in a rush. Got some girls in the chat. Who am I? They say they like it hot. I make love to trust. Ever see a doubles man open a bucket? Steam a go come out and hot, so me love it. All around the world, see the people them a love it. A Beenie Man a say that the dog a eat it, but look at his face, got the dog shit on it. The king of dance all ras falling out to grab it. Who by Pennywise get some glue and stick it. That's alright, Beenie Man, he not like it, but a disrespecting culture that we not dig it. Listen to me style and listen to me lyrics. Doubles man a day me a rap it again. Sim sim, give me 2 doubles like pepper. Who am I? Sweet sauce and kuchila. Oh na 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 na. Sim sim, give me 2 doubles like pepper. Who am I? Sweet sauce and kuchila. Organize, hair not a roast pepper in a rush. Got some girls in the chat. Who am I? They say they like it hot. I make love to precious. Ever see a doubles man open a bucket? Steam a go come out and hot, so me love it. All around the world, see the people them a love it. A Beenie Man a say that the dog not gonna eat it, but look at his face, got the dog shit on it. The king of dance all ras falling out to grab it. Who by Pennywise get some glue and stick it. That's alright, Beenie Man, he not like it, but a disrespecting culture that we not dig it. Listen to me style and listen to me lyrics. Doubles man a day me a rap it again. Sim simmer, give me 2 doubles like pepper. Who am
I bet they're gonna say, "Oh, you gotta cut that bit out." You know how YouTube rude and feisty. Yeah, Beenie Man. Yeah, King of Dancehall. Yes, King of Dancehall was the best song. That's one of the things I remember from the 90s. The King of Dancehall, wanting a step up on the wall. No, 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 no. Here come the King of Dancehall. Yeah, Vibes Cartel come for Beenie Man now, and now Trinidad. Yes, everybody coming for him. Now, on my community tab, they said that there's an allegation against him. There's an allegation against Beenie Man. I don't know if I could find the young lady. If I could find her. While we're talking about Beenie Man's backside right now, why don't we add that to the mix? Hey, let's add it to the mix. Let me see if we can find it. Well, I can't find it now. Because there's an allegation made against Beenie Man as well. Let's add it to the food court. Oh, I did it wrong. Spelled it wrong. Can I spell it wrong? I don't even follow him like that. See, they've been roasting his backside. Oh, his daughter. Oh, yeah, that's another thing. Do you know this man make money and didn't even make sure his children okay? He absent daddy. Let's see. Let's get it up. Whoops. How I do that now? Okay. So there's an allegation out as well, as you see on the community wall. But then let's go to his daughter as well. because everybody coming out for him. Everybody. He can't run from nothing.
Never buy no way a car now. Never ever in a life. I have worried a man will buy all I'm picking them a car and buy him daughter we can't even drive a car.
So they're basically saying that how he didn't take care of his children. Hi, Brown Sugar. He didn't take care of his children. With all that money, he didn't teach them to drive. Nothing. Let me see. I could find this allegation now. Okay. Let's see. We could find the allegation that is put. I don't even think I could find the young lady right now. Can't even find it. Okay, I can't find it. Oh, here she is. Let me see what she's saying. Can there sound? Okay, before we get carried away. Now, there is an allegation against him. Hi, Alexander, and everybody who's just now coming in. Brown Sugar, Medea, being here from time. Medea, that's what we can call you. Medea. Maybach. I'm going to say your name wrong right now. I'm going to try to say your name right. Alexander. And yes, Brown Sugar. I think I got everybody. I hope I have. And anybody who's coming into the live, if you miss anything, right? Like if they tell me I got to take out things, because they're gonna tell me to take out things, especially that song. They're gonna tell me to take out that song. I know they are, but it is a good song. I'll give them that. So there's an allegation that came out to do a Beenie Man as well. And I don't know, he ain't really spoke about it. He hasn't said, like Vegas, when Vegas and them mans come out and they was like defending it and all that stuff. He ain't really said, well, though they ain't gonna say it. Let me see if I can play it.
And I think we can see why Beenie Man never bust an artist. Probably they weren't attractive enough. Probably want something from them, or him not letting them get nothing from them. That's why I'm not bust them. That's why I'm not push them out there. And if I look upon the lady, a Beenie Man type of woman, him wife, him current wife, I don't remember her name, I think a Camilla. She have this
Angel.
The angel of it. So this is a Beenie Man type of woman. So I would say, yeah, the female I tell the truth. But you don't know a Beenie Man that. This might not go nowhere. Just like Bogo situation. The man is so powerful. But
why do they do that?
We are Beenie Man for chat, but a lot of things are going with him on the internet right now. Some female, this female photos and say Beenie Man try for rape her before.
Him just fling me to the wall and have him hand on my neck and pushing tongue down my throat. Yeah. And I said, me push him off and I said, what are you doing?
And I think we can see why Beenie Man never bust an artist. Probably they weren't attractive enough. Probably want
some people's point of view is very interesting. You know what I'm saying? To me, it's how I look at it like this, yeah? You won't want your daughter to be in that position, right? You would never ever want your daughter to be in that position. Yes, some women do cry false, essay or whatever. But this has come out numbers of times. Tanya Stevenson even came out and said that how stuff happened with her, with some of the men in the music industry. So to me, I don't put nothing past nobody, okay? That's how I look at it. That's my opinion on it. People can take it, and you know what I mean? Because Tanya Stevenson said that one time that George Nooks did come after her. I don't know whether people remember that. when Tonya Stevens bust down and everybody was against her. Everybody. Oh, and then later on, right? She used that. You know what Tonya Stevenson did? She used it and she helped other women in the same predicament. So to me, like I said, this is how I see it, because you know I see these type of stories. I've probably been in a few scrapes myself too, so I don't put nothing past nobody, right? Nobody, right? I put it like as though like if a woman says no, right, and you know people use music, oh baby, I can make you famous, and oh baby, let's keep this between us, and oh baby, you know how it goes, right? Any woman who's been in certain predicament, right, certain scrapes, certain situations, understand, right? You have to look at these things with very open-minded. Don't say, "Oh no, it's not true. It's not true. Not true." Because you know what, it could possibly be true. Because even though you weren't there physically in the room, right? It takes some victims a long time to come out and talk, and some of them come out and talk. And I believe, even though he ain't said nothing, he ain't saying anything, he ain't coming up against it and certain things. Sorry, my nose is just bugging me. I got the cold, right? Right, right. I don't put nothing past nobody, okay? And that's how I see it on that side, and that's my opinion on this, okay? As with the roti situation, he did insult the roti, the doubles. This is like a roti, and like I said, it's like you're dissing. Like I put it in the next way. It's like you going to Jamaica and you're on the island and you're dissing the jerk chicken, the rice and peas, the curry goat, whatever else. And, you know, it must have been a dodgy vendor. That's all I put it down to. And if you have common sense, when you come on and somebody tells you about, oh, like, did you like the food? Okay, right. The most you say, okay, no comment, whatever. Or you say, well, maybe it was a dodgy vendor, because there is good and bad food in all food. Okay, yesterday I had a bit of a run-in with African food, and I love African food. Okay, I love African food. I ain't gonna lie. I like amala and stew. I like a goosey soup, and I definitely like jollof rice. Right? I just don't like the bits what they put in the agusi soup, right? But I would eat the okra soup, right? So I had a bit of a run-in, and to me that was a dodgy shop, right? That wasn't the best shop, right? Because I was telling my son to get from another place, and he got it from another place. I said to him, if anything, let's get it from another place or get something else. And I went and with my fast self, and I go eat pounded yam and a goosey. And I tell you something, it didn't go down too good. But at the same time, like I said, it's like that with everything. You have, like, if you know a good shop that cooks good, a good restaurant, good takeaway, a friend of a friend that is very good at cooking it, right? Right, you won't go to the worst one ever. Yeah, right? You won't go to the worst one ever. You go to the best one. You go to one that you know. You go to one that you've been going to for years. You never change. And that's exactly how it is. And that's how I see it. If somebody comes to me and they're over here on a break, right? And they're in a vicinity where I can tell them, okay, this is the best place to go. Don't go to one. Don't go to this van. Don't go to that van. Don't go to over there. Don't go to Tommy's Kitchen. You go to Inish. You go to blah blah. All right, you know what I'm saying? It's just sense. You know what I'm saying? All right. Exactly, Ocean. Everyone isn't a great cook. Yeah, exactly. I'm not the greatest cook, but I tell you one thing: I will go and I will find a way of the research. Go do something. Anything that I can't cook, if I cannot get it from a cookbook, Mr. Google, right? Like yesterday, I was trying to find I've been wanting South American food for how long? We can't tell you how long. But they eat a lot of pork. They eat pork. I don't eat pork. I don't eat pork. So I I have to research. I'd have to end up making it myself. All right. that's how it's gonna have to go down. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's all called common sense at the end of the day. If you don't like something and you can make an alternative to it, you go and make an alternative to it. Right? If you don't like boiled dumpling, right, you go fry dumpling. If you can't make the best festivals, you make an alternative to the festivals and boom bam bush. You make a nice stew, you make a nice drink. Me, I like my sorrel and ginger. I like buying it from shops. Not everybody makes the best punch, okay? I make good punch myself when I'm ready. Sometimes I don't be in the mood. I'm a Sagittarius woman, right? I like to be entertained and cook, and me like man who can cook, and I like to cook a little bit. I am just like that. Jamaican have big ego. They're full of no, not all of them. There is some humble ones. I've had some real good Jamaican friend. I've had some real awkward friend. I have some real friend who is different friend, and I have some to why I get on good with Jamaican friend, the hardest, the weirdest ones out of them. So it's not all ego. It all depends on how they who they are first and foremost. All right. People think that how all of them is like yardy on TV program and blah blah blah. No, no, there is some very educated Jamaicans out there. You'll be surprised, right? They're very educated. They can really talk around you. They can, you know what I'm saying? You have to be open-minded and ready to embrace whoever, right? And we have all kind of different in all countries, all countries, all right? Nobody's the same. Everybody we have right. We have the eccentric ones, and we have the ones who's not eccentric, and we have the ones who's straight talkers, the ones who'll cuss you out of the water, not even blink an eye. You know them ones there. You know, right? There's people like that. You know, I've been around all sorts. I'm open minded. I've always said that on this channel for the longest time. I've been around all sorts of people. I ain't been around one set of people and that's it. Right? I've been around all type of African, all type of West Indian, all type of South American, all type of Somalian. Right? I've even gone out with Somalian at one point. So like, come on, like, you know what I mean? Like people. This is why the world is as well. This is why the world is what it is now. Right? This is why the world is what it is now. Why? Because people can't get over. Sometimes, right, you have to just sit down and listen and watch and learn about people. You can't just say, "Oh, everybody's the same." No, they're not all the same. I got a cold. Can you hear it? All right. Not everybody's the same. Everybody's different. Everybody do things. Oh, yeah, we forget to put those things because in case I lose the blinking chat. I'm going to be upset, I am. I'm going to lose the chat. Let me see if it can go up and down. Does it go? Oh, the wrong one. Hold on. Let me just adjust this thing. Oh, it doesn't go up and down when you put it on the screen. All right. Oh, yeah. Let me do it this way. See this way? It won't go up when you put it on the screen. Oh. Right. What was I saying? Yeah, there's all walks of life. Nobody's the same. Nobody's any different. We are good and bad in everybody. There's good and bad in everybody. There's one bad so and so in the Trinidadian peoples, and there's one bad so and so in a Jamaican people, and there's one bad so and so in a this one, and there's one bad so and so in a that one. Nobody is different, excluded. In all of our, including Trinidad, there is a lot that going on in Trinidad. Trinidad's quite a violent place, right? But people, they're happy over there. They live. You're never gonna see me at the Latin bars are good. Latin bars are good. I used to go over Portuguese, not Portuguese. I say Portuguese. An Angolan man. He spoke Portuguese. And I used to go to the Latin spots with him. It was so good. Like I said, like I said, right? It's an amazing thing when you like. It's like to me, no man is no right. No man, I can say, is different. They just speak differently. They just have a different accent. They cook differently. They talk. They walk differently. Right? Some traditions is different to others. Others are very highly traditional, very thingy traditional than others. Which island has the best roti? I say it varies because Guyanese people can cook roti just as good as a Trinidadian. All right, they can do just as good. Trinidadians are kind of well known for their rotis in a kind of way. They're well known for it, but at the same time, I can go to a Guyanese place and I can say their roti's good. If you eat from an Ethiopian place and had injera, I don't like injera, but I will eat the rest of their food. Their food is banging, all right. So I have one of them international palates. You can say, right? Ugandan food is nice. Matoki is nice. What else? I can't think right now. There's so many foods, but you know what I'm saying. Latin is good. Suriname, I thought roti. I thought is a food native to Suriname. It's Indian, but it all depends on the people who come to the country. Um um in Trinidad, God, I'm stammering now. In Trinidad, Indians was brought over for labor, and they lived over there. Now, when you go over to Trinidad, it's a mixing pot of religions, a mixing pot of people, a mixing pot of food. It is one of those places, and like I said, during my childhood, that was one of the things I like. I used to have an uncle who was who was Indian and a Chinese auntie that I used to live next door to as a child coming up. Right, when they're doing Diwali, and especially when you're living in the country, that was a big thing. Your neighbor would invite you to Diwali, where right, everybody will be making roti curry. Right, it'll be a community thing. It's not a one-sided thing. There's not like how it is when you're in the West. It's totally different. When I used to go to Indian shops and you ask them for tawa, they look at you like you're like, how do you know about tawa? A tawa is a flat iron, cast iron flat thing that you make roti on. Right. So when you're brought up like that and you're brought up around that, when you look at Indians, they're like your cousins, because your cousins come out mixed with Indian, your neighbor, your friend in school. It's like, you know what I mean. So roti is to me is getting there, but jerk chicken is the worldwide thing. Everybody, whenever you ask people about Jamaica, the first thing they tell you is about jerk chicken. They tell you about Bob Marley. They don't know Jamaican food have a variety of food. There's like the West Indies have a variety of food. It comes in all different ways. Sauces, drinks, you name it. Right? But what I'm gonna do, I'm not gonna prolong the live because Beanie Man is quite rude. That's all I can say. He's a rude guy. He was the king of dancehall, but it seems like Vias Cartel take over now. Skilly Bing, whatever his name is, take over. He's not the king of dancehall. All right, the still reigning king of reggae, still is the king of reggae because they did his birthday just Sunday, I think it was Sunday, Saturday. It's still Bob Marley. His family still thingy alongside Morgan Heritage, and that's it. So I'm gonna come off. And I'll see you in the next one. You never see me. Oh yeah, what island? Oh yeah, you already answered that. Okay. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna come off. Let me see if this will show me everybody because it doesn't move on the other side on the thing. Medea. Here. Medea. That's like I think that's how I have to say her name. Medea. Mayback. Mayback. Hopefully I can keep the chat. Hopefully. Otherwise I'm gonna have to highlight everybody's chat. Hold on, let me highlight everybody just in case when I edit it and take out the music, because they're gonna tell me to take out the music. They're gonna take away my chats and I'm gonna be very upset. Maybeck. See, even he had Jamaican food. Fast metabolism. Yes, we have a fast metabolism too. Alexandra, come on the scene. Vibes Cartel. Yes, he ain't being the same. Brown sugar. Yes. Me, I'm going to right now go and eat something right now myself. I think it's just starting to move around a little bit. I thought Roti is from Suriname. Where's her Alma come from? She's from Suriname. But so Alma said that how there is Indian people that came over to Suriname and they cook it. In Mauritius, there is Indian people in Mauritius as well, and they cook roti as well. It's quite an interesting. That's what I feel. It's so interesting. It's so interesting. Suriname, they have roti, bami, nesi. Yeah, man. Mauritius people, they cook like Indian people. They cook like Indian people. My daughter works with one. They cook like Indian people. They talk with a French accent. Very nice people. Very nice people. You know, very accommodating. Very hostessy people. They will turn any space into an island, basically. But you know, I'm gonna come off though. Thank you for coming, everybody. Most foods of the West Indies islands are they are kind of the same, but people think their foods are different. But like I said, if you've eaten a very variety of West Indian food, you'll see they're kind of the same. The rice and peas, the lentil peas, the dal and rice, the stewed chicken, the curry chicken. The only difference is the difference of curries. Like there is a curry, there's a Jamaican curry now that's out now, and there's a Trinidadian curry out as well. There's dry biscuits that people eat for breakfast with their porridge. Trinidadian have their version, and Jamaican. Well, I think it's the same. It's the same. It ain't different. The porridges is the same. There's no difference. The punches is the same. The drinks is the same, except for the Morby and the Sorrel. But now Jamaicans, I see, they do Morby is on the list of drinks. Not Morby, sorry, not Morby. Sorrel is one of the list on the drinks. Pineapple punch, peanut punch. Let me think. Guinness punch is on the list of food. It varies. It's the same, you know. It's just that how they cook it a little different. Like I said, it's the same with the saltfish, the akara, which the Nigerians call akara, right? When there's and they have a rice cake, a bean cake. The akara is cooked different, or the saltfish fritter is cooked different, right? The Jamaicans will cook the seasoning, right? And then they'll boil out the saltfish, and then they fry the saltfish, and then they flake it, and then they will mix it in a batter, and they will fry it. Now, Trinidadians will boil the saltfish out, add the seasoning in the saltfish, add the onion, the pepper, the this, the that, put in the butter. It's kind of the same as the Jamaicans, but they add all the stuff into the butter, and then they fry it. Saltfish fritter. Dumplings made the same. Fried dumpling. Bake is like a big version of a fried dumpling, but it's like a flatbread. and you put in butter, you make some kind of stew stuff and put in there. Man, I could tell you some food, man. I like food. I'm a food lover. I am. I just don't look big for it. I'm very little. I'm very small. I'm short. I'm slim. Very skin. Well, they say skinny, like, but I'm slim for my age. I'm slim. I've only been big once. Once. I've been big once. Well, not big, not very big. I just been little chunky, not really that much chunky. I don't really get big. I have to be in a good place to be in that space. Yeah, that's that. I like food. I do. I like falafel. I like Eastern food. I was brought up with various food. My grandma was very, very broad on her food. She wasn't like just Trinidadian food. She was broad. She'll make Eastern food. She'll make green leaves wrapped in stuff. She'll make all types of punches, icy glass. She'll make a lot of things. My grandma's very versatile. I grew up very versatile with versatile food. I grew up around African food. She'll go because she's a church lady. She'll go to places. We'll be around Africans. You know what I mean? She was like that. Like we'll be around a lot of English. Yeah, that's how I was brought up. So that's why I'm so broad-minded on the things that I eat. I'm picky, yeah, to a certain extent. If the food don't taste good the first time I eat it, I never go back to it. So yeah, I can eat now. Now my teeth is, I'm older now, and it's like I'm a bit more. Maybe I'm a little bit fussy on certain stuff, but I'm still able to like what I eat. Like I could turn mushrooms into stew mushroom. Pardon me. Excuse me, the snorting. I want to blow my nose because it's gonna bother me again. Hold on, let me blow my nose. I hate having colds. Oh well, yeah. So yeah, that's how I was brought up basically. But like I said, I'm gonna come off now because I don't want it to go into 2 hours of me waffling about nothing. So I know I gotta cut up this video anyway, so I might as well just play something in it. Hold on, let me find something to play. I was gonna say, cha. Anyways, let me come off. Yeah, I'll see you lot in the next live. I'm gonna do the upload on the Jazzy thing. I don't know whether I should do a live or a upload. I don't know. I want to do the upload because I think I have to give some explanation on some stuff. If not, I'll just do it live. If it comes down to nothing else, because I like the interaction with the chat. If it comes down to nothing else, I will do it live. Let's put in the post, the community post underneath the upload or whatever. If you want me to do it live, if you want me to upload it, because I can upload it, but if you want me to upload it, and I'll just do it. Okay. So with that said, I will see you later. I'm going to go with my sick self. I'm going to eat something to boost up my omega 3, and I'll see you later. Bye.